Hey, how's it going everyone? Dennis here from primetraders.com. In this video, what I'm going to do is something that we've spoken about in previous videos quite a bit, which is post-trade analysis. I'm going to go over my trades today on the DAX. I've actually just shorted another trade right now. Here, I just opened a new window. So this is something that I recommend everyone does. Post-trade analysis is literally the best way to develop as a trader, as you're going to see what you're doing good, what you're doing bad, what you need to remove, how can you improve your strategy, and so forth and so forth. So I released this post already here in on Discord in post trade analysis. um, Basically what I did was I traded for 2 hours straight with complete focus here, which means I also made mistakes, as you guys are going to see. I traded for 2 hours on the DAX using the, we'll see what tick chart I forgot. Generally, I was selling, and I'm going to make a video either today or at some point this week about VWAPs, specifically the daily VWAP and the anchored VWAP. I'm going to explain in detail how I use this to generate my trade criteria. Now, as you guys can see here, price action below the daily VWAP, it was pointing down aggressively. So I decided to size up my first shorts. The London VWAP eventually turned flat, so I decided to close my last trade, which turned out perfect. So here's the screenshot, but me and you good guys, we're gonna do this live in this video. So I have a short running right now here. Here's when I started trading. You guys can see that it's just after the London Open on this account, so about 20 minutes into the London Open. This is a 25 tick chart, and what I did here, let me just make this a little bit bigger. What I did here was, I'll show you now. So pay attention to the yellow. What I did here was wait, because the market did make a pullback after the open. It pushed towards the upside, but as you can see, this is the opening range. This is something that I focus on a lot. And look at the VWAP. It's really far, the daily VWAP. So basically, the only thing I waited for was for RSI to tick towards the upside and, of course, price action to give me something. In this case, we had a high and we started forming a lower high here. The hook was coming in. So this Ligura RSI was shooting towards the downside and I took my first trade. Now, I have a trade manager that locks in our trades manually, automatically, in this case after 13 pips, because what I do is I base my TP and SL based on the opening range of a specific trading session. Let me just show you here. So pre-market, I explained what I do in pre-market, market opening process, the first 2 minutes. So you guys can see here, in this case, my TP is 36 pips, my SL 13.3. So that's what I did here, and you can see here 36 pip TP, another TP here, and this one got locked in using this. After 10 pips, I changed it to 13 later, it moved to 2 pips in profit. Took a loss here thinking that the market could hold this maybe and continue down. Of course, my SL was there to do its job. Took another short here as soon as RSI kicked towards the upside and the hook was coming in. And that turned out great. I did get locked in. I mean, I was in a tiny loss of 7 points. I was in an overall profit of 27. I didn't lock in. I was thinking it's going to come down. But the good thing is I have an algorithm that did it for me. Here, SL here. Now, I'm not going to talk about the trades much, but what I want to talk about is the lessons here. The green stuff is the great stuff I did. Excellent shorts. RSI up, hook down, daily VWAP pointing down, showing bears. Perfect trade. Here, they were good trades. I guess I didn't manage them correctly. And this is when I started changing that. This is after I wrote this, I decided to change the algo because my shorts were spot on. The market was coming down. Lower lows, lower highs, but I kept getting stopped out. Stop out, because the algorithm kept locking me in. Stop out. Look at that. And I was like, okay, that's not going great. So then I decided to do something different and I changed it based on 50% of my actual TP. So here we have a 21 point trade. I took this one out because I added on. Here we have a clear TP, 36 pips. Now here's the thing. The red stuff is the most important thing. Mistake with hedging. Lesson. keep selling lower highs at anchored VWAP. So if I zoom out, you guys are going to see that I set the anchored VWAP at the high here as the market started coming down. So we can clearly see that the market's using that here, here, almost there, then definitely here. And then look at this. It reused it. Oh, one sec. It reused it here perfectly, but I was going sell here too early, got a stop loss, actually closed manually. Wouldn't have been a stop loss. 7 pips there. My SL is 13.3, so it wouldn't have gotten stopped out. So very bad thing here. Then I chased here, clearly a mistake. And then here, I learned a new pattern. New pattern. Look at these steps. The market shut down. RSI was in the downs. We have a support level here. Push up, step upwards, higher lows. So the market goes up. I eventually buy this, get about 11 points here and 1.5 here, getting out manually and reversing into a short because the market was showing weakness. Same steps. You see that as down. Sell, 31 points here, to 18 here. Took a buy. No, this is a sell, stop out because of the algorithm. And then my final trade for the session was this. The reason I got out was the market was showing some support and that it could be going back towards the VWAP and RSI was down. In overalls, what I want to do when I do a post-trade analysis is review my trades. And by the way, I had a good day. I'll show you. No, not bad. This is a free K account. So if I go on today and share that here are all the trades, and there's the net profit 184. Not bad. A couple of TPs, couple of SLs, but overall in profit and running one trade in a loss right now. Overall good, but the point of the post-trade analysis is what? Post-trade analysis is for you to specifically look at what you did good, what you did bad, and learn from the markets. Like those step patterns. I didn't notice them before, but when I was looking at it, I was like, that looks good. I will apply this in the next session and see where we go. In this case, the DAX is approaching a decent resistance level over here. It's a resistance area. The daily VWAP is still pointing down, and we're below it, forming a lower high, hence why I shorted that market, by the way. RSI is in the upper levels too, showing that it could maybe reverse and the market could be exhausted because, again, we are below the VWAP, and my mission is to trade, to be more ready to sell than I am to buy below the VWAP and be ready to buy, more to buy than to sell above the VWAP. That's my strategy. Hope this makes sense, and I hope you guys do it too. If you do something like this, share it in the comments and let us know how we can improve. Thank you, and I'll see you later.